Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It's a very special episode. Once again, it's the return of the Mac.
Back again.
It is Lachy Harrower. Welcome back to the show, mate.
Thanks.
He's a fan favourite, I would say.
Yeah, it's been a while. I copped a bit of hate last time I was on.
What for?
It was like a couple of TikToks you posted.
What were they about?
Get this beta off my screen and shit.
Oh, really?
okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Just some standards, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
You
they
get
are
that
standards.
you get
Yeah,
one
yeah.
hero every
That always
TikTok, you know?
happens.
But yeah,
Can't please everyone.
nah.
What's it been, 100 eps?
Probably 110.
Wow.
Wow.
68 I was on last time.
There you go.
One before 69 I was quite offended.
We had a hit talk on the one that you were on last time.
Yep.
What's been going on in your life, Lachy?
Quite a lot.
Update the people.
Quite a lot since the last time I've been on.
Yeah, it's been 100
It's
episodes.
like, there's been a fair few.
Yeah, what's
things that have
changed?
happened,
a few things.
Nicotine addict now. I work full time now.
yeah,
I didn't even really have a job last time I was
tell
on.
us about that.
Yeah, so I work at a bank. I won't say which one.
A banker. What do you do at the bank, Lachy?
I'm part of the business support team.
Wow.
Business banking support team.
Supporting. You're good at that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Having fun?
Yeah, it's good fun actually.
And you moved out of home too.
I did
You
move
live
out of
in-
home. I live
with your
in
girlfriend.
Hilton.
You have some interesting stories, some interesting
Some
neighbours.
very interesting stories. I have half a passenger side door from my neighbours.
Oh,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you
back-
tell us that, please?
That is a
Yeah.
good story.
So Tommy was home, came home from swing day one since he's been back basically. And then was pulling out my driveway very slow, may I add. And, I was pulling out and next door has a very long driveway and they come steamrolling out, like reversing in their big nav. There's probably like 15 of them in the car and then she's just smacked straight into me. She was definitely not of age to drive either.
What are you thinking, 15?
Oh, if that, bro. I'm not
Oh
even
my
kidding.
God,
I'm not even
bro.
kidding. But I couldn't really do anything because
Yeah,
they're
they
known.
pumped you.
They did. But they're known to terrorize their neighbors. So I was like, I better keep the peace.
Has it worked? Are they nice?
Well,
you
they're not.
since then?
They're not. They're not throwing.
Oh yeah, they used to throw shit at your door, right?
Yeah, they used to throw mulberries. So I used to
Will that
come.
leave a bit of a stain?
Yeah,
too?
'cause white car.
Yeah.
I'd be
at
going-
your car. That's
Yeah,
rude.
I would be
bro.
going to work and I could just see like little purple marks on the door. Don't do that anymore, which is good.
That
Do you
is
think
rude,
that's
eh?
because you didn't make them pay?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
They are nice to me now. Every time they see me when I'm walking in from work, they say hi.
Okay.
It's fun living out of home, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh yeah, is it good challenge?
It was the smartest idea I ever had, like the smartest thing I ever done, but not financially.
Okay.
The smartest idea I ever did.
Okay.
Because like I'll get paid and then 3/4 of my pay goes.
What's the most expensive bill?
Fuck, I had a $500 gas bill the other day.
Fucking hell.
Well,
That
you're
was for like
cooking-
3 months, but
Okay.
Okay.
They
You
come-
cooking every night?
no, fuck no. That last quarter of my money goes on like Macca's and Domino's.
Oh,
and shit.
okay. $7 pizzas, bro. You broke my heart when you told me that.
They upped the
Yeah.
fucking prices of the
Honestly,
$5 pizzas.
That shocked me. We checked it last week on the podcast, and
Dogs, man.
you're right. It's not even a bargain anymore. It's shit.
I know it's expensive to eat like shit now as well.
Yeah.
What was the way you put it, Dill? You said, you could buy 3 pizzas for $15.
Now you only get two, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Dollar
was
change,
saying.
It's fucked.
Well, how much does it? What did I say last week? It was like after every 5 pizzas, you could have got a free one, basically. Dogs,
Disgrace.
disgraceful.
It is what it is. Now, Lachy, you have been known for your conspiracy theories on this show.
Yep.
You used to love them.
Yeah.
Do you still have that love, or is it kind of faded away?
I'm not really what's conspirer?
A conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I'm not really about it anymore. Although I did
Okay.
watch a good documentary,
What about?
Called?
the MH370 documentary.
That was
Yeah, we watched
quality,
that.
eh?
Yeah.
It didn't end very well though, like because I guess they don't really know. What
I reckon
happened
they
to it.
wasted an ep on one of the series. It felt like a filler.
Yeah,
Like a few of them, I just was like, that just seems like a movie.
yeah, it was a bit far fetched.
It is interesting.
It is
It's
very
crazy
interesting.
that no one knows.
Mm.
You just
Very
think of like
strange.
the families, like how are they ever supposed to
You
get
can't,
over it
bro.
completely?
No, you never would.
No, very weird.
Can't come to terms with anything.
No. You can never let go. It's actually
Like imagine
tragic.
a plane just disappearing
I don't get it.
in our world.
Someone's
now.
got to know. It's impossible for it to not be tracked. Come on. They can track everything.
Nah, I reckon the Malaysians were covering it up too.
Yeah,
Reckon?
Malays.
What, to protect the airline?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
100%. It wasn't even like a coincidence that the other one went down. You know, the Russian shot that one down? That wasn't a coincidence either.
Cheeky Malaysians, bro.
I think they're probably just covering it up, maybe for some insurance money.
Yeah.
Don't know.
We'll never know.
What does my opinion matter anyway?
How have you been, happiness-wise? Have you been happy, sad?
Good.
Good.
A lot better than last time I was here, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Been through the ups and downs.
as we all
I had
do.
another misses at the time, didn't I?
Probably.
That didn't end well.
I think it was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Yeah.
What, Blondie?
Yep.
Yeah. Remember when we had it out that night?
Well, at Metros.
Me and Blondie in the car.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Oh, do you know that's one of the reasons why I split?
Oh, nice. Respect.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
That was one of the
respect
reasons I split because that was awful.
That was crazy.
I mean, it was like a couple months after.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it never
That
got
shit
better
was
from
cool,
that.
hey?
Dude, that was nuts.
That was nuts, bro.
I was in a different Uber. I was sad I missed it.
Oh, that
it
was actually
wild.
'Cause I was there that
bro.
night.
It was crazy. It was like
Went to Dear
forgot about
Sunday.
it was just like two
it was.
armies just going at each other.
One man army. Oh, sorry.
I think I literally pulled like you've been around for 5 minutes. Who was
Yeah,
there.
you did,
I
you
was,
did.
I was
I
really
dropped
drunk.
you home
though.
afterwards.
I stand by everything that I said.
When you got out of the car, she started crying.
I don't want to like delve deep into it, but just for some context for me personally, because I forgot how it started. What triggered this to happen
So
again?
you know how we, after Dear Sunday Indie Bar, we were like, oh, we're going to Metros. And then Yous had already bought the Uber, and
Yeah,
then
we
we
were
were
halfway
walking
there.
to the car, and then who was it that, was it both of them, or I think it was just her?
I can't. It was either Carly and yours or just her.
I think it was both
Maybe
of
it was
them because
both.
we were vexed at both of them.
And then it kind of just kept escalating. I was
didn't
like,
hold
nah,
back,
that's
bro.
fucked up. Like, and then it kept going and
Yeah.
going, and then it just
No, but the reason why it sparked off because she bit back at you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that's a bit dog, I think. And then
It's
she
because-
kind of bit back, and then I was like, let's do it. Like,
if we never bought the Uber
No, it wouldn't have
to
been.
go there, and I think Dill was going into bat for both of us because Grace and I had paid money to go in the Uber to go there,
Yeah,
and we were already 10 minutes away, like gone.
yeah.
And then you've gone, no, that's unfair. Like they've just paid so and so money. Now they're just gonna have to go home.
yeah.
That was crazy, bro. I
That
forgot
was
about
good,
that.
bro.
See?
That was a good memory, eh?
Yeah,
They
that
were
was
always for
full on.
my homies, bro.
Yeah, bro. I respect that.
So yeah, you've been through ups and downs. Obviously, a new girlfriend. You're very happy.
New wife, I would say.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah,
Not
no turning
official?
back. No, not official. No,
No
not
ring
official
yet.
wife.
You did go to a wedding together. Did that strengthen the love, you think?
For her family, yes.
Yeah.
I would say it's because I met. That was like a night where I kind of established myself as
I get what you're
a
saying.
family member.
Okay.
Like I was in the family photos,
Oh
that's
yeah.
for
but I said to Matt, put me on there just in case you get sick of me, because then
Oh,
you
so
can
then you can
right.
crop
cut
it.
me out.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So you know, it was nice. It was a sick wedding. I DJ'd as well.
Did
Really?
you?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Do you play some wubs or nah?
No, it was old people music, bro.
They love it.
Yeah, they loved
Yeah.
it. I wasn't really mixing, but
Nah,
But
you
they didn't
just
need to know
press
that.
play.
I was pressing play and I was
They
just
probably
going,
think you're a magician,
They
bro.
would've
bring the
thought you
noise
was
down,
so
bring it back
sick.
up. Yeah.
You're just fading in and out.
Yeah. Wild.
And they look at the curly haired, magical, handsome boy.
Yep. Big nose. Look at him go.
Enjoy your time in Adelaide.
Well, I didn't really do much because Mayo was part of the bridal party, so I was kind of just chilling, like at the house.
You've been
Mainly-
here a few times now.
a couple times, yeah.
Do you like Adelaide?
Adelaide's just like a rich mandra.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's not crazy.
That's an interesting way to describe it.
Yeah,
I've
it's-
never heard that.
It's
ever.
like it feels like a country town, but it's not.
Okay.
But that's because I was out in the sticks a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you
But-
spend much time in the city at all?
No, I didn't really go to the city that
Okay.
much. I think the first time I went to the city, but second time didn't. But it's not. I think you'd like it there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll check
We
it
do a
out.
gather
Add it to
round
the
next
bucket
year
list.
at Adelaide next year. We
Yeah.
should go. That'd be cool.
One bloke wanted to know this, so he sent this in and he's going for a first job, right? First day at his first job. He said, this was for an overrated, underrated, but it's not really fitting. He said, first day at your new job, the anxiety you get.
Yeah. There's definitely
It's full,
anxiety.
it's
there.
real. And I said, in the context of overrated, underrated, I said, oh yeah, it's probably perfectly rated. Like, I think most people would get it. I make sure that for people starting at my job when it's their first day, that I'm not a dickhead.
Yeah, just
Like, I just try and be a
extra
bit nicer. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yep.
You got to welcome them.
Yeah.
I'm more, because I've had so many first days, I'm a bit more
You're desensitized.
towards it.
Yeah.
But when people are new, I'm definitely extra nice as well. And extra helpful. A lot of people, when they're training you, like, just assume they'll tell you once and you know it all already. Like, they're not very good at teaching. So
That's one thing I actually think I'm really good at is teaching people at work. So
Yeah.
whenever new people start, I always offer. But because I'm only there 2 days a week now, they're like, oh no, we want a more familiar face to be doing
I
it.
get what you're saying.
So I've been kicked off
Off the leadership group.
because we're too good at this.
Yeah.
That's what I did before I went to the business team. I was in the other spot
Yep.
and I was helping all the rookies
Mhm.
the week before I left.
Feel good? Do
Yeah, it's good.
you have friends at work?
Yeah, I got a couple.
How many
Yeah.
people are in your team?
Now, probably, I think there's like 25.
Oh, that's
Fairly
decent
big
size.
team,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's about the same. And you've got a couple of friends, so 2 out of 25.
Well, Aria's my boss.
Yep.
So that makes it a bit easier.
Fellow DJ friend.
He is, yeah.
Indeed.
Browse.
So that would make it a lot easier you starting at that job.
Yeah,
you knew
100%.
someone.
Yeah, 100%.
But no, I remember going into jobs. I remember I've told it too many times, but when I started at that place still, the animal feed place,
Yeah.
rang Dill halfway through the day and nearly in
Short,
tears.
bro.
I'm saying like, bro, this is
that
the
the
worst
hard
thing
yakka
ever.
job?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
hell, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't for hard yakka, but it was hard yakka.
Yeah.
But no, it was
Some people were doing that for 20 years, man.
Yeah,
That's
zombies.
how they're living.
Big zombies. So yeah, first day job anxiety is a real thing, and it's can be hard to navigate. I used to hate, like when I worked at Perth Footy Club canteen, I used to hate that.
Why?
I just hated making food and serving people and just being told what to do.
Yep.
Power thing, I think.
Anything food related sucked for me.
Oh, yeah, you've
Oh,
had a
for
few,
sure.
eh? The chicken treat
Like
and
chicken
what?
treat, KFC.
KFC?
That's pretty much it.
Which one was better?
KFC was so much worse.
Really?
Than chicken treat.
Yep. Hygiene wise, man. I didn't eat KFC for like a year after I worked there.
Interesting.
You munching on it now?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was eating a burger, bro.
Yum yum.
Oof.
Yeah.
I love zinger burgers.
You're gonna get one tonight, aren't you? On the way home.
Maybe.
No
Could be
indoor
a good
game
shout, to be
because
fair.
our games have been cancelled this week
Yeah, they have been.
due to complete incompetence.
So surely someone's dad can ref the game.
Yeah.
Not that hard, is it?
No,
surely.
it's not. Something's
jump
got to
in?
have happened.
But
How
to
much do you
ref,
reckon they get paid a game? Like $30? 40?
and for I don't know, man. They probably get done hourly if they're there.
Yeah, I'd say like 35 a game. That's my guess.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah. Because what they'd be doing, how many games a night? 5? 4?
Yeah.
I umpired outdoor soccer. I've umpired 2 outdoor soccer games when
Yeah.
I was like 3 years ago.
Cop abuse.
Did you?
Yeah, just to give it a try. I was like, fuck it.
I remember that. We talked about it on the podcast. You
I
said
did like
that-
2 games. I just couldn't be bothered anymore. I
Well,
did cop abuse.
You don't have to run that much
The-
in
the
soccer.
parents all think they're right.
Yeah.
But then
Soccer umpiring's not as hard as like
Nah,
AFL though, right?
Soccer's a lot easier, I reckon, to umpire.
Kinda just
But I've
have to
never
linger
umpired
around the middle,
AFL.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine umpiring AFL game and it's like an under 16s or like an under 12s and you're only 15,
Yeah.
16 and like you're just getting abused.
Yeah, because they always are that age. It's a big
Green
job.
maggot, nerd boy.
And you're never really right because
No,
everyone interprets
no.
the rules differently. Like
Yeah.
it's
probably the
difficult
hard.
job.
It's one of the hardest sports to
It is one of the-
umpire,
yeah, for
officiate.
sure.
100%.
The rules change all the time as well. Like,
Indeed. Monster
Ain't
Energy.
like you said, you drink these every day.
Every single day.
See, this is actually fitting. So Adesanya won on the weekend,
Yeah.
and over the Monster Energy sign, he drew a cross and then
Yep.
gave fingers up to it, right?
Yeah.
So, because apparently the sign of Monster Energy, the logo of the M, is a Hebrew 6, and there's 3 of them.
Yeah, it's like a devil, isn't it? Like a devil
Yeah,
thing?
and then when you turn it upside down, the circle through the thing's an upside down cross.
Right.
And Adesanya, well, he's a man of God, isn't he? And
he is a man of God.
he's not a fan of it. You're sipping on them every day. Do you reckon they're good for you?
I wouldn't say good for you.
No, I don't think
drink
so.
the sugar-free ones though.
Oh, that does help.
No, they're great.
Yeah. I don't drink the sugar ones though.
Sugar's the killer.
They're cracking a can, bro. 100%.
I haven't had one in forever. Like, I only really would drink it with the Red Bull if we go out. And
I
that's
reckon I've
always
had one
Red
ever.
Bull vodka.
In my whole life.
Maybe I've
Really?
been slipped the Monster like by.
Me and Vinny will crack one open before a podcast
Yeah.
every time.
What's the flavour?
My favorite one's a Gold Rush,
Okay.
which is like a, I don't know, like a mango-y kind of one. Tropical.
Mango,
With
yeah.
your vape?
Yeah, it's really with a vape.
What
Combo.
vape flavour do you have at the moment?
I have a strawberry raspberry right now. I think Dylan should have a hit on the pod.
I'm such a bitch when I smoke. I'm gonna cough. It's all right.
No cough. No cough.
Well done. Because he didn't inhale.
Yeah, I knew what would happen.
No, I used to have a refillable one, but ran out of juice, so I'm on the crack.
What do you think the potential consequences could be down the line?
Death.
Well, I guess there's not much research on them, is there?
No,
so we'll
no.
see the
it's like
effects
smoke. Like when
Smoking
back in the day,
when they all thought it was cool
they all
and good
thought it
for
was
you.
good. Now we're all vaping. We're all gonna be fucked.
Was
Like
it
there's batteries in this, bro.
Lung cancer shit. Oh yeah,
Genuine
we got
batteries
told
in
a
there.
story by our police friend, and he was saying that he was told a story. So it's gone through two people,
Okay,
maybe a bit of Chinese,
whispers, yeah.
But no, a police officer walked into a room
Yeah.
where someone had blood coming out of their eyes and ears.
What the?
From the vape.
They were smoking the battery acid because it had leaked into the vape.
Yep, that'll do it.
And they were doing it for 6 hours, just sitting there watching TV.
Oh wow.
And then, blood came out and
yeah,
they
well,
died.
guess what? We're all gonna die one day. So
That's true. Some will be premature, some will be before others.
What do you think you live into?
Yeah, let's guess.
I'd be happy with like an 80s.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you get too old, then you might just be like, fucked.
I don't want to be like a liability, man.
Yeah, you don't
As soon
wanna
as I
be like-
start
yeah,
getting people
I
pushing me
completely
around and
agree.
shit, I'm like, nah, that's it for me.
I always thought when I was younger, I was big on like stats. I wanted to hit the 100,
Okay.
but that's a big stretch. I'd
Maybe
be
100 will
happy-
be good. Like when you wear 100, it'll be like the new 70. You know how people in their 50s and 60s look pretty good now
Yeah.
compared to like what it used to
Bro,
20
even people
years
in their
ago?
80s look good now.
That's what I mean. I think we might be there. We might be 250. I don't know.
250.
I'll
I'll
live
be
forever,
spent by then, bro.
Who wants to get old? Like fuck.
You know
that.
how you always talk about wanting to be frozen?
Yeah, bro. I
What
have to
age do you think you'd want to do that? Like 60? Or
Because
like
you got to
you're-
bear in mind, if you're frozen, you're stuck at that age.
Yeah, and then
technically.
when you wake up, you'll have however long left, maybe.
just freeze you now.
Hopefully
That'll
I'm
shut you up.
70 billionaire,
Okay.
and then they can reverse my age in 1,000 years or 500 years and
Okay.
take
Fair.
me back. And
Let's
it's the money
say-
in the interest.
Let's say they couldn't do that, right?
And I'm just 70.
And you're 70, or let's say you're 50.
I wouldn't do it at 50. That's because 50, I reckon 50 is like the new like 35, 40, bro. 50's young these days.
All right.
50's young.
Let's stay with 70 then. So you freeze yourself
but
at
it's
70.
tough, you know, it depends. If I'm living the real good life here,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you always say you want to see the future.
Yeah,
so,
I
so
need
what
to.
year, how far forward would you want to go?
Maybe like, I think 3,000 is too far forward.
That's-
Like I wouldn't fit
There
in.
won't be an Earth then, bro.
Probably like
We
22, 30. Because I think in, you know, by the
like
time I'm
100
70,
200
2070, 2069, go forward 140 from there, 150. Yeah, I reckon it'd be sick.
Okay, right.
Depending on if the world's fucked in 50 years, I'll be
Oh,
like,
dude,
nah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be fucked. 100%.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
Some weird
all
shit's-
someone's
all
gonna
this
do is
AI
press a button and we're all fucked.
all this AI too is going to turn shit bad.
Oh, did you see the thing about uploading your consciousness into a computer?
Oh, bro.
Is that
Would
a
you
thing?
do that?
Oh,
If it meant that you see the future
maybe.
but you're not physically
yeah,
there?
maybe when
Hang
I'm
on,
like
wait.
90.
So you upload your consciousness
Into
into
a
the
computer.
computer.
I think
Yeah.
that's definitely
And then what?
So, like you're in a computer.
You're
So, like, you are an AI.
You're AI. AI's going to take over. There's no movie where it's ever ended good. Like
Nah, I reckon they'll chill out with it before it does.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Nah, I
I
think
reckon
there's
AI
going
is
to
going to evolve.
I think
That's
there's going to
the point
be
of it.
so much money in AI that people will just push it to the point where you can't come back.
Yeah, fair. But
Have you used
I don't know.
ChatGPT? It's fucking
Yeah.
smart, eh?
I haven't yet.
Oh, we'll do it after the episode. You can literally just type in, write me a 2,000 word essay on this. And
So
it will
imagine
do
if
it.
we had that in high school,
I
bro.
did it for one of my uni assignments.
you
It
really?
wrote recently. I'll let you know what the grade was. It did a fair chunk of it, and I just like went through and used a different app to like to paraphrase it, so it switches it up. And I went in and
Yeah,
out
I've
of my
seen those
sources and all
TikToks.
of that. So-
really?
And when I put it through the system to check, it only came up with like 13% copyrighted, which is that's
So they
very
say like
great
under
because-
15 or 20 is
Yeah,
good.
because and if it's referenced, it's allowed. So I'll let you know how I go.
Okay.
So you haven't got the grade yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
But I reckon uni sexist because I would only get
a
like
big claim to
60,
make.
65,
That's a massive
right? But then I,
You do sexist.
I did an assignment for Carly once because I was like, you know what, I'll do your assignment for you.
Yeah.
I did the whole thing and the grade was like 80,
Okay.
right? But I'd written something real similar for like, and when I've done
A
the similar
similar
assignment for me, I
unit,
get
yeah.
20%, 15, 20% less. Weird?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that is a bit
It's
weird.
the same in
female
high school,
tutor.
bro.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I wrote it
Bro.
and I get my grades that much.
What about our fucking ATAR PE exams?
Oh yeah, we got rolled, bro.
How did we get bottom half of the thing and then this little nerd chick got like top of the fucking
Yeah,
thing?
can't throw a ball, but better at ATAR
Couldn't catch
PE.
it, couldn't
Lumen
catch a
killed
rugby
us
ball.
with that, bro. Lumen,
100%, bro.
Lumen actually ruined our ATAR scores.
That PE physical exam would have probably put me up to a 45 ATAR.
Well, we got no, but the problem why we got murdered is because at school we all got 80 plus, and then we go to the day and they give us 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
So they just
Yeah.
like, well, your score's gonna get ruined.
I'll never live this down, but on that day, I probably played the best I've ever played.
I thought I was gonna get 90%,
I scored 4 tries against New Zealanders.
and then I look at my thing and it's like 35. I remember Evan got 92 at school, and on the day he got 25%. I was like,
Wait,
the
what?
fuck?
Was that during the...
He had hurt his ankle that day. I remember it was busted, but he was still elite.
Was that the tournament?
Yeah.
Dude, I popped my hammy in that fucking tournament. I couldn't play last game.
I think we scored 2 tries for the whole day.
Yeah. Oh, we were getting juked, hey?
That was a bad day.
Remember that
We were
one kid that
confident.
locked at the fucking whole thing?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
faked
One ring
us,
to the
faked
other.
us
We
out
were just like,
25
fuck
meters.
me.
And we rolled
There was
into
a
that
kid with
tournament.
half an arm who beat us
Really?
on Mr. Cordingley's old school. He had like a baby arm, like a deformed one, and he was a jet, and he rolled us.
Well,
bro.
there's a guy that played like VFL and was a good player who had half an arm.
Really?
Yeah.
What, footy?
Mm.
No shit. That's pretty cool.
He lost it. He got sawed off or something in a workshop.
Jeez.
So it wasn't from birth.
Yeah, right.
He just learnt to live with it.
Wait, so you're telling me that our PE like exams were
The
judged off that?
physical.
Were they judged off that tournament we went on?
No. Remember when we went to that day, the actual ATAR day?
Oh yeah,
And that's where we got fucked
So you're
over.
telling me that we got lower
then.
scores
But
than
because
those
we got
chicks.
and because we got high scores at school, the difference is when you get really fucked in ATAR.
Oh,
So
they got
the
averaged
school,
out.
like,
Yeah,
The
fair.
school messed us up.
Yeah. I remember in PE, my class, we had 3 boys and maybe like 11 girls. And we would quite often do girls versus boys.
Oh, that's rude, bruv.
3v11,
I couldn't believe when that
20
score came
nil.
out, bro.
Like, it was incredible.
She literally could not even catch a ball. I'm not even shitting
Yeah.
you, bro. Like,
I'm confident that they just picked numbers out of hats for the
Yeah,
practicals.
to be fair, they just hated us, bro. They wanted us out of ATAR months before we even graduated.
Yeah, it's a disgrace, wasn't it?
They didn't want to help me. I remember human biology. So that was my worst class, human bio, right? And my teacher didn't want to help me because she just didn't see me doing well. She was
just
like,
gave up.
yeah, she was just like, oh no, I'll only help the good people. So then she can tell everyone that she had,
3 kids who get
90, and then she just leaves the other people down the bottom.
And what pissed me off with PE is you get to pick your sport that you
Mm.
do the ATAR test for, and they were like, we strongly recommend going with touch rugby.
didn't want you to pick
don't
anything
pick footy
else.
or soccer, what you've played your whole life. So we were like, okay.
Could we have picked footy?
Yeah, you could have. But remember, they were telling us not to.
They
Yeah,
said
because that's what we've been learning.
Well, then it didn't
yeah.
fucking work. Did
they
it?
go, oh, only the
hell.
people who play high level waffle or AFL would score well in that.
I reckon that's bullshit.
Yeah.
What? It's like hit someone from 25 out.
Yeah, it was like I read it. It was like you get 10 set shots and however many kickers you score. Like imagine how
Are you
easy that would
kidding,
be.
bro? I would have nailed that.
But then there was other ones like you got to hit a moving target. There's a left-handed, right-handed handball thing.
We would've smoked
I would have
that.
got better than touch rugby.
100%, bro. We would have smoked that.
And then there was like I remember I inquired about cricket because I reckon whatever drill they gave me I could have done. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
And then they said, yeah, no, only the state cricketers do that. And I was like, well, that's a pile of shit. Like, no.
So then
way.
why are we doing touch rugby? Never played it in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
That's a-
badminton, bro.
That's to the
the
school that's
fuck?
doing badminton. They're probably saying there's probably a touch rugby state player. They're like, don't do it. Like it's
Yeah.
only national stars that can do it.
National
Badminton,
stars.
bro. What
Remember
the
we played
fuck?
that for ages, eh?
Yeah, that was such a dead sport, bro.
On our run sheet, we've got Michelle Obama written.
Yeah, people reckon she's a bloke, eh?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't put it past her.
She has.
I've seen a little bulge on a TikTok. I don't
Really?
know.
Really?
There was a video, bro.
Wow.
She got big shoulders and traps.
She does, bro.
Yeah.
Solidly, like solid
she's a
built
solid,
woman.
She's a solid woman.
Maybe she's just a strong woman.
Just a real woman.
She's a strong woman.
Throw you around, eh?
Pin you up against
Barack's
the wall.
getting thrown around, bro.
Yeah,
Barack.
oh, for sure.
Barack's a church boy, pretty much. Wouldn't he be?
I reckon he's a good boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you
he's a
see
church boy.
Tiger Woods recently, right, at the Masters? So man's had his car accident and his leg's all cooked.
Yeah.
And then he goes, no, I'll be strong. I'll play. Right? He said, I'm going to get through this. And then 2 days in, man's limping. Like he'd just been hit by a car. Like it was bad. And then he had to.
like wincing and shit.
Yeah, he had to like withdraw from the tournament.
Yeah, I saw
It wasn't worth it. You're a gazillionaire.
He's won enough
Relax.
for his lifetime, hasn't he?
He's paying. But it's his own dignity, I guess. Like his pride,
Yeah, but
ego. I think he's got a pretty big ego.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Some
he
people
would,
just can't
bro.
let it die,
For
bro.
those
You have to
individual
be the
sports, he
top.
would.
Yeah.
When I watched that golf documentary, and they all had big egos. I reckon pretty much all of them, besides one bloke. Who was 70.
I
I
hate
think he
people
just
with
shit
a
on
big ego,
himself.
bro. It actually pisses me off. Do you hate it?
Big
Yeah.
ego
Like
people.
someone with like a big ego, like
I hate when
Calm
people
down, pedal.
switch up. I'd rather, and like some people have a big ego and then they lose and become more humble and nice.
yeah.
That annoys me even more. I'd rather
Yeah,
you just
fair.
be the prick or be nice. Like it's because it's easy to be humble when you like get beaten or
Yeah.
you're like, oh no,
Like bitching out after you
yeah.
lose.
I feel like a lot of people are like that, and it irritates me.
You know, Nick Kyrgios's ego, it's weird because it's not
It is
necessarily big, is it? Because he talks down on himself a lot.
Yeah.
He's just explosive to everyone around.
I
him
reckon
and
he's
himself.
great, man.
Oh, for the sport,
He's
definitely.
great.
If he got a coach, he'd probably win. Like he probably needs a actual tennis.
I don't
coach.
reckon he'd listen to him though.
No, but I'm saying like he probably won't win a Grand Slam without one. Like I think
Needs
it's
it to-
impossible.
it needs the
He would
direction.
need that. He just doesn't want it, and he'll never
Yeah.
get it.
But
But
I
if he
reckon
did,
he's got two more good years.
I don't reckon he won't win one by himself. No way.
You reckon?
Not when Rafa's training with the best coach in the world and he's hitting it with his missus next door. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. But he made a Grand Slam final.
yeah, he did.
So like, if he can do that again,
But how's he going to beat Novak in
You need a
final
coach in those
or
times
Rafa?
though when you're in the
For
final.
sure.
yeah.
You know,
Because he's
the
got
level you
all
keep
the
your
talent, but like
keep the 10 toes.
they always say hard work beats talent, and you look at the top dudes. That's why they're the best.
Yep.
Their work rate's just better.
Facts. I do love him, but
Oh, he's elite to watch. He's very
that's
entertaining.
one of the only reasons I watch tennis, to be honest.
it's great for the sport.
All right, we've got this is a good one, right? So there's four categories: wanks, beers, donuts, and running in kilometers. He's written miles, but we'll change it to Ks.
Okay.
Miles.
Choose the order you do it in, but you have to finish all of one before doing the next, and you have 24 hours to do all of them. And you've got to do it in this order: 6, 12, 18, 24. So for example, you could do 6 beers, followed by 12 donuts, followed by 18 Ks, followed by 24 wanks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
6, 12, 18, 24, and you've got to do it all in 24 hours, and you've got to finish each. And then
Okay. Why is it in 6, 12, 18, 24?
Don't know, bro. That's just what he's
But
put.
I like it.
Realistically, you're going to have 24
That's what he
wanks.
put. No,
No.
That's
no, that's
impossible.
too much. Yeah.
So you sort of need to put that first if we're being real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 6 wanks,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
me
Yeah,
too.
I'm back in
right?
6 wanks.
and then
yep.
I'm gonna go
I'm going 12 Ks.
same. Yep,
running.
I'm going 12
Because
Ks,
anything more than that, ugh.
and then I'm gonna
Dude,
go.
I couldn't even run 6, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to, but that's just what I.
Okay,
12
12
Ks.
Ks.
Then I'm
You're
gonna
on
go
donuts.
18 beers,
Okay.
and then 24 donuts.
All right.
After the beers.
I'm going to
Yeah,
go
bro.
donuts because I'm going to be hungry after that run. Because if I leave a couple hours, I'm going to be starving. So I'll be able to eat the donuts and then big night to celebrate the 12K run.
I'm going to go 6K run,
Yep.
Okay.
8 wanks.
No, it's
No,
got to be 12.
12.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 12 wanks.
Okay.
18 beers.
You know,
Wait, did I say beers?
Yeah.
Bro, there's no...
Wait, so 6K
Yeah.
run, 12 wanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I'm going to have 18 beers.
and then the 24
and
donuts to finish it
donuts.
off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all make sense, to be fair.
Yeah.
I couldn't have 6 beers even if I tried, but
Okay. What's the worst way to do it?
The worst way to do it. Ooh.
6 donuts would be one because that's the easy one. You could.
The worst way would be to finish with like 18 beers and then a 24K run.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah,
be-
so 6...
Or maybe the beers would help you get the run.
Or is
done.
24 wanks the hardest?
Oh, that's impossible, bro. 1 hour for a day.
You'd
There'd
be
there'd
shooting
dust
baby
coming
powder,
out.
bruv.
Nah, that's not
That's
easy,
a good. That's a
bro.
good one, but I don't mind that.
It's all right, eh?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I saw one about dog food, and I'll find it.
Oh, yeah. She was saying along the lines of who's testing it?
Yes,
You know what the flavors are?
So you've got like a beef one, a chicken one, whatever, but it's not like real chicken. It's flavored, right?
It would be real chicken.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Of
But-
course,
you
they're
ever
gonna
tried
flavour
dog
is 'cause
food? I've never tried dog
No,
food
no,
in my
no.
life. I actually haven't.
I haven't been that broke yet.
You've never had a little nibble?
No.
I never have either.
No, but of course they would know what's the flavor would be because it's the ingredients.
Would you eat it for like $50?
For how much am I eating for $50?
A couple tablespoons.
Let's
For
say
$50, I would do 1 tablespoon of $50.
12 pellets, like the little ones.
Okay, so we're talking biscuits. Oh, I'd yam
Biscuits.
them.
Oh, biscuits are easy.
I'd yam that for 50.
It's the mushy actual food in the can that you got to.
Nah, do you know what the grossest one is?
What?
You know the roll that you cut up?
Oh, yeah.
that is cool.
I want that mixed with the can.
It's like dog bologna,
I'll give you a
bro.
biscuit.
I just spat
Oh,
fucking
dog bologna,
everywhere.
bro.
Yeah, dog food, right? It can be beef or chicken flavor. How do we really know who's tasting it? So you just think it's the ingredients that are made, like it's
It
made
probably
with?
is someone's job to have a little.
No, it's the ingredients. They would know what.
You don't reckon
Like it
that
would be real.
there's a taster? There has to be, bro.
No, but there'd be real chicken in it.
Yeah,
Like, so that's the flavor, chicken.
there's got to be real chicken or beef in there.
Is there a dog food taster?
Because fucking, for example, my dog has salmon.
Oh, bougie dog.
He has salmon. It's just still the cans.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
salmon,
yeah.
right? But you can smell the salmon.
Yeah,
Boys.
There's
It's fucking foul.
It's real. According to website Career Match, pet food tasters make sure that dogs will like the foods being made for them and that humans won't gag at the smell as they dish it out.
I still gag, bro.
How much are they getting paid
I'm not sure.
How much would you have to get paid?
a year? What to be tasting dog food all day? 6 figures. I couldn't do it, bro.
Well, on the higher end of 6 figures or the lower end? It's not a hard job. It just tastes like
Well,
shit
you
all the
wouldn't
time.
do 100. You wouldn't. Would you
Would you
take
do 100k?
I couldn't just eat dog food all day.
Would you do 200k?
Can I just do the?
Would be like a little teaspoon.
Do you want
You
the?
probably get used to
it's you know it's a real job. Dog food taster, 40 grand a year.
Oh, dude, I'm not doing that, bro.
40 grand a year.
Wait,
or
Excuse me.
39k.
40 grand a year.
yeah, 25 an hour if you want to do it per the hour.
Wow.
That's poxy as. Why would you even do that?
This is crazy that real people are eating dog food. The smell is bad enough. Like if you're close up.
They'd have to be dorks, bro, that are doing it. They'd have to be.
Yes, bottom. That's like worse than like being one of those people who do medical experiments. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, I'd rather make a quick
I've looked
1K.
those up before.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
When I was down bad,
bad,
like,
yeah,
because some of them
100%,
are good.
man.
You get like, you do like you get 2-3 grand for like a week stay.
What's the worst that can happen? I die.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
all,
then I don't
like
have
you're
any
probably
bills,
not
so who
going to
cares?
die, and if you're not scared of needles, it's probably apparently the conditions aren't bad. I looked up a lot of TikTok videos on them too.
Here's another thing on pet food tasters. You can make up to 100 grand annually.
Yeah, but like you probably have to work
Yeah,
like every
probably-
single hour of your life.
Munching on that all day.
I don't know, eh?
What
That
about
seems
just
like a weird
a
job.
professional food taster? So you get
Oh,
to.
food? Yeah, that'd be
yeah,
good.
But would you do that though?
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Because there'd be a lot. I reckon they'd go through like 5 or 6 shit versions before you get
Yeah.
a good one.
I would do that.
Imagine
I
this
do food.
first
Yeah, but it's
one,
the-
V1.
If you put dog food in front of me and didn't tell me it was dog food and told me that it was some weird French like minced dish, I'd
Yeah.
eat it. You know what I mean? It's the idea of it being pet food.
Yeah,
that
but
makes
I
it
think it's
gross.
also surely it's not good for humans though.
No, it wouldn't probably
Dog
wouldn't.
food?
But like
Nah.
if you said that this is beef something, you'd eat it, right?
Yeah,
You wouldn't
like
hesitate.
Beef.
But
whatever.
someone says beef dog food, then
I
you're like,
agree with
that's
that.
fucked.
It's the thought
Yeah,
that
it's the
instantly
thought.
makes it worse too. Yeah.
Okay, it's not. So dog food is not toxic for humans, and all the ingredients are technically safe to eat. So if you wanted, if
Well,
you
the-
needed to, you could.
I've seen a video where they did the social experiment of making it seem like a gourmet restaurant. They actually just served macas like cut up and plated, really like bougie. And people loved it. They were like, fuck, this is amazing.
What were
It's
they
all about
cutting
the
up?
perception.
Burgers and stuff.
Little
or
burgers and nuggets, and they just made it look like
fancy
with a bit of presentation.
It's a mental thing, bro.
It's a mental thing. People loved it. They were like, wow, what's this? Idiots, bruv. It's all about packaging and marketing,
Yeah,
isn't it? You can-
100%. You buy things for the brand.
Yeah.
You don't buy them for the product anymore.
Lads, blonde or black Mo's? What's better?
Black Mo's.
Black.
Black. It's got to be black. And that's not
I
even
mean,
like...
I got a patchy as fuck one, so I can't really say much.
Yeah, ours
at the
aren't.
moment.
Well, yeah, mine and yours aren't great.
Yeah, we aren't too fab.
But like the blonde Mo's are hard to see. I respect the hustle.
It's like having
obviously,
blonde
part of the club,
eyebrows.
but like,
It's like having blonde eyebrows.
It's hard to see. I agree, but I think the black Mo is superior.
100%.
I don't
I
think
mean,
you
not
can,
being biased here.
You can't debate it, can you?
No, we can't.
We
no.
can't. No one here's going to debate it. So 3 out of 3, isn't it?
What if people who are colorblind aren't actually colorblind, but we are?
I don't even know what
It's a good one.
I think it's just because the majority, maybe, I don't know, like we're in the majority that can see all the colors.
Yeah.
How many people are colorblind?
Probably isn't a lot, eh?
Let's go. All right.
It's probably a lot, but
What,
in
worldwide?
comparison,
How
Yeah,
many,
like how many people are colourblind?
worldwide?
If it's more than 25%, I'm going to say,
300 million people.
okay, so 8%.
Oh wow,
That's actually a lot.
That is a lot.
1 in 12 men are
are
colorblind.
Yeah, that's actually a lot more than I thought it'd be.
Okay. Well,
Whoa, this is crazy. Ready? 1 in 12 men are colorblind. 1 in 200 women.
Why do men are more prone to colorblind?
I'm not sure.
To being colorblind.
Must be the way we're built.
evolution, innit?
Yeah, that's an easy way to answer it. That's what you would have said at
Explain it,
school.
Lachy.
Evolution,
Yeah, that
innit?
would have
In
been
an
like
essay,
your.
evolution, innit?
My favorite thing was every time we would do a test or an essay, you'd always be like, "Fucking killed it." You were so and you never did, bro.
What about the PE?
That was the greatest moment. That was the greatest thing ever. When
We found out what the lowest
we
score
found
was.
the class before, or maybe the teacher had told us before the class that the lowest score was what 15%.
Yeah.
Come on.
In a
15.
test, and then me and Lockie were walking up to I was like, it was definitely you, and then he was like, nah, it was you, bro, like, and I was like, it's 100%. We were just saying,
We weren't
who-
being serious. We were back and forth because that's what we always used to
and
do.
then so we go into the class, and I think the teacher kind of caught onto our band, like what
He
we were
put
arguing
ours
about.
both.
He put ours both down, and then it was Lockie's 15%.
No.
I was like, I probably never laughed harder.
no, but
ever.
I was
Even
like
he
this. I
started
was like
giggling.
this. I was like this, and I went.
Nah.
that.
What
Like,
did
look-
you
look
what
at
did you
me.
get?
weeping, bro.
What did you get?
I did decent. I think I passed.
Yeah, you
Like,
passed.
I passed.
Okay.
I was weeping,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
I don't know what happened, bro.
and you always had the most confidence too. Even I remember after ATAR once, you'd be like, "Yeah, that was easy." Oh, bro.
Remember after the exams and stuff, I was like, oh, easy 60, 70 ATAR.
And it never was. Lockie, tell us about when you saw your ATAR score. What did you feel straight away?
I laughed, bro, to be
What
honest.
was it again? 39.
Yeah, 39. It was 39. I kind of, by that point, I didn't really care because I knew I
Okay.
wasn't going to uni anyway, but I just laughed. Like, and I just messaged everyone to see if anyone had any less than me. But it wasn't. I was the lowest, I think. Was I the lowest?
What did you get again?
39.
I think Evan got. Did he get less?
He got 40 something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no, did he get 39 and I got 30? I didn't get 33.
I always say you
tell
got
me.
33.
I didn't get 33.
I think you did get 39.
I think it was 39. I think maybe Evan got like a 39.5 or something.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But yeah.
Tough times, bro.
We wasted 2 years of our lives, bro.
Oh no, I loved it though. When I look back,
But imagine how easy our lives would have been in general.
oh,
Did you do general? You did
No,
ATAR
I did
as well.
ATAR.
the general class I did was heaven, bro. Outdoor ed. It was so.
Bro, they
much
finished
fun.
the term early, bro. While
And they
we were
always
doing
got a day off at
exams.
TAFE and shit.
Yeah, bro. Painting or something.
The thing that pisses me off is that there was the Cert 4 in ATAR English gets you in the uni, and I don't know how we all weren't offered that.
Yeah, bro. Right, we literally did the
So
stat test 2 years later and I got straight in.
You go to TAFE one day a week, get a Cert 4, and you do ATAR English, and that gets you into uni.
Yeah.
They could see our marks were struggling a little and didn't offer it.
A lot of them,
No,
mate.
because they get more funding when you do ATAR. Like the more people you have doing ATAR, they get more funding. That's why
Alright.
they keep us.
How about
You know, they never told us about doing general and going to uni. That's why they
true,
said when you do
bro.
general, you're not going to uni.
how about textbooks? How much they cost?
Exactly.
Like the cost of ATAR was actually high.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, and we used to just get them off PDF anyway.
What I did, so I started in ATAR maths, like apps or whatever it was, and then
Apps was difficult, bro.
Yeah, no.
hard,
bro,
eh?
my first like month or whatever it was there, I was like, nah, I can't be doing this. So I went to general maths, and I was smashing like 90 every
You
test.
feel like a god?
Oh, I did. And then we'd get to go home 10 minutes early. Like, I was living it. And then I found out from, like, Brodie Phillips, every general class is like that. They're all just fun, happy, good.
To be fair, maths, he let us do whatever we wanted. He gave
Yeah,
up.
he gave up on us. He started teaching
Old
us about
Jacob,
investment.
eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he get done?
Yeah.
Our high school was so boring, bro.
Mm.
How
It was
dare.
a bit of a dead year, but what can you
Yeah,
do?
you'd always hear stories or, like, see things from the year, like, below or above.
Mm.
Oh, no, below wasn't too much more exciting.
I think the below them was.
Yeah.
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 And
Above was.
above, maybe 2 above us.
They
trying
were
to
both
remember.
exciting, I
Yeah,
think.
1 and 2 of us were the best.
Yeah.
From what I know. We had a dead year, man.
And then at the end of the day, that's powered by us. Like, we could have maybe changed it, but we didn't because we're spineless little wimps.
Yep.
I still had a lot of fun though.
Oh, no.
I had fun.
School memories for us were great in high school. WEF and WHO, Dylan. 15-minute cities.
Yeah, I actually saw a few TikToks about this just popping up on my feed. You know, you get in that little rabbit hole and your whole feed becomes something.
Yeah.
They reckon they're looking at building 15-minute cities, and they're, you know, putting it in as like it's a positive thing. Everything will be within 15 minutes. Carbon footprint goes down. You won't need cars. You won't need, you know, all of this. But then some people think it'll also be a ways to control society more, restrict you from leaving your little bubble, and they reckon the banks are trying to go all digital, which will fully control your money.
That is true.
I don't know, bro. It is a bit scary the way things could go. We could easily be even more controlled than we are.
Yeah.
Like we saw what happened with COVID, how easy it is to control everyone.
That's what I reckon.
Locked away, bro.
I reckon this is the conspiracy theorist in me. I reckon COVID was set up for that reason.
To see how easy it is to control everyone.
Yeah, it was like a test. How
I was
easy
having
it
to
would
show
be.
vaccinations and ID to pick up takeaway at one point, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it got like pretty
And how
nuts.
quickly did that just switch?
And it digitalized everyone who wasn't. Like my dad never had anything, and all of a sudden now he's got all these things
had to
that he
have
had
the
to
app.
have to work and shit.
You had to show the certificate.
It's pretty crazy, and now you don't need any of it.
It's pretty weird how it just disappeared as well.
It was a wild time to be alive, and it'll be so interesting in like 20 years when they look back on it. Like our kids ask us about it. It'll seem just like a dystopian movie. Like that's what it was.
Do you remember back then it was like when you had it, like that was like the craziest thing?
To get COVID.
Yeah.
Well, I got it late. I got it early last year, like on the back end of the pandemic. I didn't get it in the mix of it.
I got it Feb last year.
But it was good,
And I
like
had it this
when
year.
when COVID was real kicking and like all the Centrelink government payments were
Oh,
coming
dude, I was
through, and I was
raking it in,
living it
bro.
up, bro.
Bro, I
I bought
remember-
like a new TV, a fucking couch. It was so sick. Watching Tiger King, bro. Oh, that shit was
fuck.
crazy.
I
was getting
remember
paid
the amount of
fucking
times that I was really sick, and I was just sick with something else that was worse than when I had COVID.
I remember when I had COVID, the first day I felt dead, and then I was okay.
I'm not going to lie, COVID fucked me.
It
Yeah,
fucked
I
me
had
for
two bad
days.
days.
I had a real bad first day, and then I was okay.
I had it on my birthday this year.
Yeah, I had two in lockdown, two COVID birthdays in lockdown.
How good was lockdown, bro? That was the best fucking week of my life, or 2 weeks.
There were a few. It was exciting.
Oh,
Not
it was
exciting,
so
but like it
good,
was
man.
nice that everyone could just. You didn't have to worry about anything. Maybe that's what they tried.
I felt like a kid again playing like GTA with the boys
we would
and
just
shit.
play GTA.
That was the best, man. Fuck.
I had my little shitty house.
If they said to me right now, sorry, lockdown forever, like, sweet, bro. Honestly.
That's probably gonna
say
happen, mate.
less.
15-minute cities. You won't have to worry about anything.
COVID helped our podcast too because people wanted to entertain themselves, listen to
Oh,
something.
made millionaires on like streamers
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Just went crazy.
Yeah, the amount of
'cause everyone was
people
at home,
that blew up from 2019 to 2021.
and so many jobs became digitalized. Like stay-at-home jobs are just huge now because they kind of
Even
proved
now, bro,
that-
even on contracts, it says working from home options are available.
Yeah.
because they know how like
People
easy
have
it
come
is. You don't
accustomed
need
to it, like,
offices
yeah.
as much as you once thought. It's a
So on
new
the
world.
on the 15-minute cities, I reckon I would hate that.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
It'll turn into control if they'll start limiting you. I saw one guy saying that he reckons if the money, or not if, when the money becomes fully digitalized, like you won't be able to use it outside of your little 15-minute city. They want to limit people to like plane travel every 3 years and just, I don't know.
I don't like it, bro.
I don't like it either. It sounds too controlled.
Surely there's enough governments in the world that would maybe be against it.
I don't think any, because they're all controlled by money. That's scary, bro.
But surely,
like
so let's say, how many countries are there in the world?
Because I think they're all controlled by
nine.
the central bank, which are owned privately. So the governments aren't even really the ones who, they're kind of the
Yeah.
puppets too in a way. And we're
Bro,
just the ultimate
Money
puppets.
runs fucking everything, bro.
Bro, the world's a crazy place.
Literally fucking anything. Literally, it's fucked.
I want some.
I would
would
love
love,
a
bro.
billion, bro.
Do you know what's crazy? I would love like $100.
Okay.
know what I mean?
billion. I was looking at private, like buying planes today, like designing jets and shit. It's pretty good.
What?
Just for one day, bro. You never know what can happen.
How much?
How much were they?
Yeah.
You had to inquire for price.
Yeah,
They
you
always, all those rich things you always have to do.
Wouldn't be
that.
much, bro. Won't dent the bank account one day.
Bro, if I found $100 note on the road, my life would change. I'd be so stoked.
What would you do with it?
I'd probably go buy a Macca's or something.
Let's say you're
That's a fucking tank of fuel, dude.
let's say you're watching a footy game.
Remember when
Like
fuel used to be under $1? Fuck
Yeah.
me.
I was saying that, bro. It used to cost me $40 to fill up my car to the top, and now it costs me $75.
Mine's like
bro.
110, bro. It used to be 60, $50 when it was 90 cents a litre when I got my license.
yeah, if you're walking across a footy field, public footy game, not AFL, just like a local one, and there was $300 that you saw fell out of someone's pocket.
I'd give it back.
If it fell out, if I saw whose pocket it fell out of, I would give it back
But
because
if you-
I'd feel
yeah.
too. Because I've had people give me money
Yeah.
and cards back, so I'll repay the favour.
Yeah, I would
Just
do
'cause
that.
of-
What if it was some rich snobby bloke? Would you still take it?
I don't know.
I'd give him the wallet, but I'd pocket 100.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the other one went, and he goes, "Oh, sorry."
I would just as I'm. There you go, boss.
Yeah, no, because I remember this actually, I reckon, instilled a value in me when I was a kid. We went and watched like a local footy team play, Dad and I, and Dad found like $400, just four
Ooh,
green
shit.
$100 notes in like the center square, right? Straight after the game. Because we just walked out there to have a kick, and he found the money, and I was like, "Oh, you're going to keep it?" And he goes, "Nah," and he handed it into the club.
Fair.
And then they said, "Oh, like if no one comes up and collects it, you can have it." And he was like, "Yeah, it's all right." And we just went home. I don't know what happened with it, but like him handing it back, I was like, "Okay."
If I just found it randomly, I'd probably take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
'Cause
just
I
in a
don't
car
think-
park
if I'm
floating
handing
around.
cash to like, I don't reckon they're like the security. They're just gonna pocket it.
Yeah.
That would happen so often. Imagine like nightclubs and stuff, security walk in,
Oh,
cleaners,
yeah.
Things they find on nightclub floors, eh? That's a fucking...
music festivals as well. They're lost
Oh,
and found. There's
that's-
like 50 things in it. There's probably 150.
Make a fortune, bro.
Just pick the best.
Sell all those phones to like the Asian places that refurbish them.
Oh, yeah.
Make a killing, bro.
Like cloak rooms and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like expensive North Face jacket, just pocket that.
We have a voice message, Dylan. Should we get onto that?
We got one. Yeah, let's see.
Is it conspiracy related? Or is
No,
it
it's just a fun take on something.
okay.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Hey lads, love the potty, keep up the good work. Now I'm going to try keep this as short as possible, but this is my conspiracy theory. My conspiracy theory is that the whole story about Jesus and the whole resurrection thing is just about Jesus and a group of his mates like Matthew, John, Luke, Mark, and whatever the other cunts' names are. But they all went out on fucking Friday night and Jesus got so fucking pissed that it was just fucking brown bread. And then all of a sudden they thought he was dead. No one's known what happened to him. He's wiped himself out. All of a sudden Sunday rolls around and he's back alive and he's kicking on with the lads, having a good... Let me know what you think, lads. I hope it's a good one. But cheers, love the potty.
I don't mind it, eh?
Don't mind
Big
it.
Friday night. Jesus had a massive one.
A few wines.
And then he rolled back into Jerusalem on a donkey on Sunday. They were like, "You're fucking here, Jesus, bro. The king's back."
Oh, God. And,
Maybe he was just the ultimate mad dog, eh?
and that's what we're celebrating, the biggest bender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did have a
comeback.
Last Supper. They did, they loved a bit of wine
Yeah,
back
a few
then.
too
and a
many
good
wines.
feed.
Imagine how... Well,
Imagine
this
a
is
few
just...
too many wines in in the year zero, bro. Like, holy shit.
Year zero.
Yeah.
I wonder how alcohol tasted back then. Or
Probably
was it
pretty
like a
cooked.
wiped out civilization? The people talk about that with the pyramids. They reckon it might be like all the technology got wiped out
Yeah,
along with
yeah,
heaps
yeah.
of people. Could that have happened? Like they might have had beautiful alcohol back then. Or maybe
Yeah.
it stunk.
Well, I sort of think that evolution is a never-ending circle. Like
Mm.
that.
I rate that.
So it's like we are here now, but the apes and the chimps and stuff are starting because there's videos coming out.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
using tools and shit.
Yeah.
That's the Stone Age.
Right.
So then once we
It's all
what is
full
it like? Yeah,
circle.
we go back and that'll be the next
And
humans
because
when
there's
we are
been
wiped out.
there's such a trend in movies lately, which maybe reflects something that they think is, everything's happening at any point in time in history all at the same time.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, maybe.
That's what we've said it before about like climate change and stuff. I've just said it's like a cycle.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we
100%.
go
I see a lot
through-
of opinions that think that as
Yeah,
well.
like we've just gone through like, okay, there was the ice age and everything fucking melted away, animals died and whatnot. And then you get through like this weird middle period where we can all coexist like now. and then it's going to, like, the extremes will all happen. And I saw something, and I don't know the specifics of it, but it's like the world and weather and climate and whatnot gets to a stage where natural disasters just happen every day. And it's like crazy shit will just happen all the time. There'll be fires everywhere and the world will just end. You know, when I went to SciTech, I was like, just before high school, I reckon I was in year 6. And I'm sitting in, remember that room and like the stars are on the roof and shit?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't been there since
sit
about
there.
year 6, I
It's
think.
like the planetarium or something.
Yeah, that's the one. And like you'd cock your head back and you'd look up and you'd be like, wow, this is crazy. Thinking you're in like NASA. And then they go, yeah, and the sun will explode in 5,000 years or whatever they said. And I was like, sorry? I put my hand up and asked. I said, so the world's going to end? And he goes, yeah, the sun's like predicted to
they do
explode.
say it's a ticking time bomb for like 100 million years or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the length was, but they just told me that we'd all die.
If you just could go to space, would you? As a commercial thing, you know, going.
Do I get to come back?
Yeah. It's just like a little trip to the moon or something.
Yes.
I would go just to see if it's real.
Yes, I
just
would.
to really get that like concrete. Like,
Is it at like a stage where we don't have to fucking work out and be fit and do
no, it'll
it?
be like, you know,
Just chill, like
they hop on the plane up to the moon, little visit, come back.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You just got to be in decent health, you know. Not a
Surely they
fucking
will-
heart
yeah,
attack
big fat
waiting.
slob.
Nah, they're not going, bro.
No.
Like, leave them on. They're the ones getting left on Earth. When we
Because
go to a
what
new
would happen
planet.
if they're standing on the moon and then they jump up? They just keep
Well, they're
floating
doing a
away
little
like
mission.
a balloon.
I think next year they're flying around the moon, going to it, flying around.
I
Coming
find
back.
it weird that they've never actually.
That's
I
what I
agree.
mean.
That's a big asterisk on it. Why are we not living there, bro?
I heard about that today. Like, it was actually on Theo Von's podcast, and like his producer said, "Oh, there's these guys going to the moon. There's one black guy, one Canadian,
Yeah.
and then just 2 white guys, right?" And like you said, they're going around the moon. Why aren't they going on the moon?
Because like in no other that I know of in human history have we done something and then just never done. Like when the first guy climbed Everest, it's not like no one does it now.
Someone would have gone there the
Everyone
week
does
after.
it. That's like thousands do it now.
If they could land on the moon fucking 50, 60 years ago,
I've heard a thing that
Surely we can
what
do it now.
powers a spaceship back then is what powers computers now. So it's like, so then put it in a fucking thing and send it up to the moon, bro. Like
I saw
don't
this
know.
thing about like how big the sun is compared to Earth, and you can fit like 100 gazillion million Earths into sun.
Bro, there's videos that show the size of everything in the universe, and it gets bigger and bigger, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
actually
weird, eh?
Shows
it's
how wimpy we
disgraceful.
are.
Like how even small the sun is compared to other suns and other big giant stars, and it's really crazy.
So young.
you know, on the size of things, right? You know how I was talking about pyramids before?
Yep.
They reckon that the pyramids that we can see is just the top of the actual pyramid.
Oh, true, and then it actually goes all the way.
Yeah.
down. I don't mind.
'Cause you know how
that
there's
at all.
chambers and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they reckon that the bit we can see is actually like only a small
tip,
portion
yeah.
of what it
That's
actually
insane.
is.
I saw someone sent in one, I'm not sure the truth behind it, but it was Egypt's one of the only countries that has never been underwater. And like,
Really?
Yeah, because it's like this, like before the continent split up, that was like smack bang, like in the middle.
Pangea, bruv.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like because you know how it was all pretty much just one big
Yeah.
continent and they all split off. That's probably the center point. That's pretty
Our
weird.
country's
though,
still
isn't it?
drifting and shit. Like, are we just floating
we are.
away from everything?
Australia
I wouldn't know.
is. Australia is.
Are we going towards like down south or
I think we're going that way.
no? That's north. So we're
Like
going
we're
up
going
towards
that way. Yeah.
India.
Yeah, and like towards like maybe that way.
Towards the.
I think we're
back
going
to-
up. We're not going down.
But if
Yeah, we do
we're-
need to get a bit.
But
closer
if we're
to
actually,
fucking
if we go
everywhere.
down, to what point are we going back up?
Till we hit end. Oh, I guess we can't.
Because if we go
around.
down,
we hit Antarctica.
we're pretty much going up.
But if we go down, wouldn't everything else move as well? Like if you're saying we go up, we just hit Indonesia and all the islands and shit.
Yeah. But if we go down,
But really, we're
technically
just
we're
a
going.
big mountain. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Every country's just
We're just an
mountain
island,
range,
bro.
bro. That's just like because there's
I find like the equator and shit crazy as well. Like, okay, that's the center of the earth that goes all the way around, and like that dictates climate and weather and shit. And like,
Weird, eh?
you go there, it's warm. You go further away from it, it's cold.
And there's an ice planet, pretty much at the top of our planet.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's like a different universe up there or down there,
Yeah.
both ways.
Different everything.
It's a wild world.
Scary.
You know.
What else do you want to talk about, Lockie? Do you have anything else on your mind?
No.
Oh, do you want to do a little announcement?
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually,
Because this will come out on Monday.
Will it come out Monday? Let me see if it's actually been.
This will probably be out on Monday.
Let me see if it's actually been posted first.
And this is something that you've told us about, something that you've wanted to do for years now.
Well, actually, I think last time I was on here, I said I wanted to do it.
Really? You would know more about that than us. I
Yeah.
can't remember much.
Well, anyway, I started DJing. When did I start? Like 2020.
Been a while.
A couple years.
Was it? So the episode that you
COVID.
did with us, you'd already started, right?
No.
No.
I
Was
don't
that
think he
before
had,
COVID? That was before COVID, right?
Yeah.
Because it was over 100 episodes, 110, which
That's
is
2
like
years.
2 and a bit years.
Yeah, so it would have been
2
before
and a half.
COVID, just
Yeah.
before COVID.
Mm.
So I don't
Actually,
reckon-
no, it would have been during.
I don't know
I would
if
have
you
been.
were
I would have
DJing.
started. I would have
Really?
started. Yeah,
Okay.
100%. I would have
Okay.
started. So anyway, I've been DJing for a few years, or a couple of years, and when I started, I was like, well, number one on the list is Play Filth,
Mm-hmm.
and 26th of May, it's happening. Playing Filth.
Well done, mate.
Me and Vinny going back to back.
And for those who don't know
I'm
what
very
filth
excited.
is, can you explain it to them?
It's basically bass music,
Yeah.
dubstep, drum and bass. It's like the biggest one in Perth.
Elite.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
just one stage or is it
Yeah,
multi-stage?
it'll be one stage.
So you're playing main stage at a music festival.
Pretty much.
That's what we're saying.
Yep.
Huge.
One of the dirtiest clubs in Perth. It's going
Is
to
it
be pretty
that?
sick. Yeah.
Okay.
They've done it
Yeah.
up. They got like lasers and shit. It's
Okay.
actually wild in there. So
I've,
I'm actually really keen.
I've only ever been there once, and
Same, I've been
I
there
only
once.
walked in and walked out, and that was
Yeah.
like when I was fresh 18. So
They've literally, as COVID ended, they just finished all the renos.
and 26th of May, you said
26th of May,
Yeah.
Friday night.
beautiful.
I think we're playing just before the headline. Should
Oh,
be-
that's amazing.
yeah, could change. Probably will change, but
And shout out to Vinny as well. He's been a long time
yeah.
listener, friend, and yeah, back to back with him. That'll be awesome.
We are DJing as a Being Human show as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, in Geraldton.
Yeah, well, and Filth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing both. So I'm pushing away Neff for a while,
yep,
and we're just gonna try and
See
build
how
the
you
brand
go?
a bit. Yeah.
All right,
amazing.
So yeah,
That's golden.
big news.
And one last message for the people, for our listeners:
Keep grinding.
keep grinding.
Keep
I like
grinding.
that.
It'll all pay off.
Okay,
It's starting to pay off for me, so it'll pay off for everyone eventually.
unless they get hit by a truck or
If you
something.
get hit by a truck, unlucky
Tragic.
for you. You know. It is what it is.
And that's a good way to end it. Thank you for listening, guys. Nearly getting to an hour. Good episode. We'll see you next week.
Ciao.
Thank you for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Make sure to subscribe to the boys on YouTube and share the podcast with a mate.